What's your soul saying? Oh.
Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey and joining my channel. It really does mean the world to me. If you have visited my channel several times, you might want to skip to me starting the actual masculine energy reading. But if you are new, the purpose of this channel is me sharing my love, knowledge and understanding of what I've learned so far on my twin flame journey, because I was triggered by my twin flame and I'm currently on my spiritual journey aligning with my soul. And it's about me sharing my highs and lows, and you can actually hear that when I'm doing my readings as well, how excitable I get and how emotional I get, and just sharing with you how the energy affects me on a day-to-day basis of different things that I go through. So it's just sharing my highs and lows and just me being myself and sharing my truth. So I do masculine oracle card readings because I'm drawn to do that, because it's usually the feminine that is drawn to watch this kind of video as well. So and it's for people that are in some kind of challenge or separation, and when I say separation, it is preparation, because you're one soul and you're both preparing and working on your spiritual journey so you can come back together as one. So it's just, you're not with the physical person. Just remember you're one soul, so you're never separated, and I hope that helps you in some way. And the more I do on my channel, I have got lots of ideas and things that I want to do and share with you guys. I want to be able to share with you how my journey began and how it unfolds. Obviously my ultimate goal is to be in union with my twin, because I'm currently in preparation with my twin. So I just want to share that with you, and I just want to be there for people that are in the same or similar situation to me, because I know how lonely and challenging and painful it can be, as well as a blessing. You can feel alone and you feel like you're going around the twist sometimes, because you just feel like you just don't know what's going on. So it's about me supporting people that are in the same or similar situation and sharing every bit of knowledge and understanding of what I learn and what I've learned so far. So I hope that and another thing is, I was going to say, is I have got a video that's where I share my face, and I share some of the obstacles and challenges and a bit about myself, what I've experienced so far on my twin flame journey and what I'm still experiencing as well. So if you want to check that out, it's in the description box down below. So if you want to feel like you're more connected with me and know more about me, go and check that video out. My readings are timeless as well, so if you click on this video, it doesn't matter when you've tapped on it. If there's a message for you and it resonates to you, it means that you're meant to click on this video. And again, if you've clicked on this video and none of it resonates, please don't confuse yourself. Just tap off the video, and the message obviously isn't for you. Don't try and make it fit in. I do use the labels Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine because that's how I channel, and it's easier for you to understand as well. So if I say him, her, he, she, please don't be offended. Just put it into your circumstances, how it resonates as well. So I'm going to start shuffling. I'm going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle cards today to see what's going on with Divine Masculine. I did a reading yesterday, and the Divine Masculine is really suffering at the moment and experiencing a lot of pain and challenges and discomfort. So energy does change all the time, so I'm interested to see what the energy is today, and if there's been any more progress. There always is progress. Every day you're moving towards each other. Always remember that, however uncomfortable and however distant you feel that you are with your twin, you are actually working every day. You're getting closer to union. So I want to, I'm really interested to see how the Divine Masculine's energy is today, and what he's working through, and how God's assisting your Divine Masculine at this challenging time. What things are coming up to the surface that he's having to release, because you, the person that's watching, must be experiencing that as well, where you're finding that you're having to deal with so many uncomfortable emotions and feelings, and the intensity of the fear is really coming up in me at the moment, just feeling anxious and fearful and doubtful, but I'm releasing it and I'm aware that it is just an illusion, it's just my ego taking over. I'm being the watcher of my thoughts and trying to control it and be aware that it's not real, it's just my thoughts and my ego taking over and putting the fear into me. So let me know in the comments down below if you're experiencing the same sort of thing. So what is the energy of Divine Masculine today? Building blocks. Building blocks, and it's number 28, which is 2 and 8 is 10, which is completion, end of a cycle. So I'm going to go straight to the additional message because I haven't had this card before, but what that's saying to me is, in the card, it's the blocks are falling, so he's pushing through the blocks. He's pushing through the blocks and obstacles and challenges that he's experiencing, and he's knocking through them, he's working through them, and building foundation, you know, building and thinking about how he wants to come towards you, how things are going to work out, putting some kind of action in place, even though you might not be able to see that. But it did say in the reading yesterday as well that your Divine Masculine needs to start putting his dreams into practical, into the 3D. So let's see what the message says in the additional, in the book, in the guidebook. 105. So let's see what the essential meaning is. Strong foundations, beautiful work in progress. So that's really positive. So yeah, he's building foundations, he's working through the blocks and building, making a fresh start. So the oracle message is, you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is time when you focus your needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly remarkable and beautiful design. So yes, he's pushing through these blocks and obstacles that have affected him before, where he's thinking that things aren't going to work out. He's actually facing his problems and working through it and pushing through, and things are crumbling down from him. He feels like his world's crumbling, but by doing this he is building foundations, he's working, because things are going to be new. This time he's starting fresh. He's starting fresh with what he wants to do with his career and how he wants to deal with the situation with you, with the relationship he has with you. And once he can do that, push through the obstacles and make these changes, he's going to see beautiful results and see everything magically fall into place. Relationship message. When you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life, and the ones you already have, by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication and genuine desire to know one another. You are moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with firming footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser and more powerful together than apart. Wow, how amazing is that? So by working through and pushing through these obstacles and all of the old falling away and releasing, he's building strong foundations which will help him have the honesty and have the clear communication and be genuine towards you. When he communicates, he's going to be genuine, and It's about him now actually building, he's building on the foundation, on the groundwork of this relationship. He wants to be truthful, and he wants to be strong, and he wants to be able to, no matter what situation he can be put in, to actually be so strong that nothing can change this, nothing can ruin this, nothing can get to him, because he's releasing old ways, he's releasing his old thoughts, he's releasing the old things that he's attached to situations. He's just thinking differently, he's looking differently into the future, and this is all going to strengthen this relationship so much with you, because honesty and speaking truth is something your divine masculine wants to be able to do for you. He wants to come towards you with his truth. He wants to be who he is. He wants to share who he really is to you, without the fear of being hurt, without the fear of losing you. He wants to be able to give you clear communication. So this is really powerful. So again, it's exactly what the card shows. Everything's falling down away from him, releasing everything that he thought was blocking this relationship and blocking his life and things that he wants to do. And by releasing it, he's building on this, he's building foundation, and he's seeing clearer, and this is giving him the strength to want to speak his truth, to be honest, and to give clear communication and be genuine. He's got such a desire to be genuine, to show you who he really is and who he wants to be. And when he's with you, that is why it affects him so much. Your light affects him so much. It's because when he's close to you and when you're in his energy, you bring him closer to who he really wants to be. And that really frightens your divine masculine. But God is helping him. Yesterday was, this is just perfect, going on from what the reading said yesterday, with him falling apart and feeling so much pain and discomfort. And it is painful when you're releasing and letting go of old ways and old ways of thinking, letting go of situations, people. It's painful. But by doing that, this is enabling him to build foundation of what he wants to do in this life and how he wants to come towards you for this new beginning that's already started. Like I said in yesterday's video, it has already started, this new beginning, because there is action happening every single day. Because by experiencing this discomfort and allowing this process to happen, he's not running away from it, he's not filling his time, and he's not running from it. He's been put where he literally can't run from it anymore. So that's really positive. And now I'm going to get an Archangel Michael card. So I hope that resonates with you and you understand what I'm saying there, but this is really positive. And yes, he is in pain, he is in discomfort, he is feeling agony. As you know yourself, it is so painful, but it's working. He's working through it, he's not giving up, he's working through this and building from it. He's letting go. He wants this change. He's going with the flow, he's going through the process. Let's see what else comes out in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael protects us and gives us strength. So let's see what comes out. Use your imagination, you'll see the answer. So use during this time your divine masculine, when he's releasing and getting rid of old blocks. He's using his imagination, he is connecting with his higher self and experiencing, He's like in the fantasy world where he's thinking about you and how he wants things to be with you, and it's helping him see the answer that he's wanting. Let's read the additional message. Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help in this situation. So yes, by him connecting to his higher self and using his imagination and imagining what it would be like to be with you and how he wants things to be with you, and to look at things in a different way instead of how he used to feel about this situation with you. He's opening up his mind and his heart to know how things can be. It doesn't have to be a certain way of what we experience in the 3D and what society is telling us to be. And you know, on this twin flame journey, there's always obstacles and challenges that we do have to work through, where we think that things have to be a certain way to be accepted in this world. And the part of the twin flame journey is showing people it doesn't have to be a certain way. So there could be lots of challenges that you've experienced, like marriages, other relationships, age gaps, addictions, religion, so many different things that you could be challenged with. And my main thing is the age gap, and my divine masculine lives in a different country as well, so there's a language barrier. So he's looking at things differently. He's seeing things differently. He's using his imagination. He's connecting with his higher self of how he wants things to be, and knowing that actually that can be possible. He doesn't have to have things, what the world or in the 3D is saying that he's got to be. It can work. So he's connecting to his higher self more, and this is helping him have the strength to release old ways and to build a foundation of what he actually does want to do. I'm going to get the additional message as well. Right. Let's have a look. So this is really positive. The angels are giving you guidance and answers and answering your prayers, yet their messages may seem out of the ordinary and unexpected, so you need to use your imagination to understand them. Let go of preconceptions of old beliefs and what won't or can't happen. The angels have unlimited resources, and they are orchestrated a solution that you can see if you believe that everything is possible. Yeah, so he's realising that there is a solution. There's always a solution, and things can be possible. So he's learning to believe and trust himself, and starting to let go of this limited belief that things can't work out. And he's letting go of the old thoughts of that he's not good enough. He's letting that go and knowing that, yeah, I am good enough. I do deserve this love with my divine feminine, and not to be afraid of loving, and all the things that he used to feel before. He's letting go of all those things. He's working through those obstacles, as we see in the card. Building blocks. He's letting go. He's letting go. And now, as you know yourself, you are going through the same sort of thing. I'm experiencing exactly the same thing. I'm letting go of this situation. I'm letting go of the control. I am trying to look at things differently. I'm trying to have a different perception. And connecting with the 5D, and trying to switch off of what is going on in the 3D, and working through the illusions and the challenge and the obstacles that my ego presents to me. I'm trying to let that go and to see things differently, and to believe that it doesn't matter that there's an age gap. Love is love. It doesn't have to be a certain way. You don't have to be a certain age to love somebody. And in your situation, it could be marriages, all sorts of things, like I said, religion, different countries, other relationships. There's so many. Just put it into your situation and how it resonates, but it doesn't have to be a certain way. It's about changing the templates and not being afraid to change, to come forwards, and not being ashamed of this, and knowing that you're good enough for this love. And that is what your divine masculine is working through, with the support of God and God's angels. So that's really amazing. I'm going to get the angel oracle from Ambika Waters today as well. One more card for today's reading. What else is going on divine masculine that we need to know today? Nice clear message for the person that's watching. What else is divine masculine? What is he experiencing? So this is absolutely amazing, this reading today that's happening. This is so positive because there's movement. Movement is happening. He's moving through this. He's working through this uncomfortable time. Children. I honour the precious child within me to nourish and cherish all my new beginnings. Yeah. So the old blocks and the things that your divine masculine is experiencing right now, so he can build new foundations and this new beginning, is he's dealing with his inner child. He's releasing things, he's experiencing, and allowing things to come to the surface with, his inner child, so he can have this new beginning. And this is about, children. It is about this new beginning, and the new beginning has already happened. It is already happening. This new adventure with your divine masculine is already happening, and children are a big part of this divine masculine's journey. You could already have children, your divine masculine could have children, or your divine masculine is wanting to experience having a child with you as well. And your divine masculine could have a very special gift with children as well, because the angel is actually holding a child as well. So I'm going to read the additional message for this. But it's to do with the inner child. He's dealing with inner child stuff. He's working through inner child stuff. He's going within and releasing the stuff that doesn't serve him, that's been within him. He's nurturing his inner child. Right, let's see, children. I don't think I've had children from this deck before, so I'm interested to see what the guidebook says. But children, there's going to be children in this new beginning for some of you. Let's see. Protective angel who watches over all new souls incarnated into earthly life. This angel helps mothers and babies at births. It also guides and protects all of those who help to manage young babies and children. Every new baby and young person is blessed, protected and cherished by its guardian angel. This angel also assists at any new beginnings of new projects or relationships. It protects whatever are fresh and vulnerable, helping to nurture and sustain what is young so that it can grow strong and vigilant care offered by this angel. By praying to the guardian angel of children, we can give thanks and rejoice in the miracle of new life. We can ask for guidance and protection for all the young and tender within us. We can ask this blessing for our families, friends and those who associate with in our jobs, as well as others with whom we come into contact on a daily basis. All that is young and tender in us, vulnerable or in need of care, deserves a blessing from the special guardian angel. It will help to protect what is innocent and pure in us as well. That inner child who longs for acceptance and cherishing is acknowledged by your guardian angel. The guardian angel of children can help us touch the child within us who who is lonely or unloved. There you go. It can also help us to heal deep wounds where there has been scarcity of love or even abuse. We can ask this guardian angel to help us release pain, sorrow and upsetting memories from our past and to find healing for our spirit. This angel offers the protection that all new beginnings is required to grow and flourish. It gives us nurturing we need to acquire strength and feel our stability in new situations. It allows the tender blooms of all new beginnings to root and take hold in the solid ground. Well, that just says it all. Everything I've just said, it says it all. This is all about new beginnings and being protected and know it's okay to have this new beginning by releasing your inner child experiences, the experiences your divine masculine has experienced. In his childhood, he could have experienced abuse. He could have experienced just memories that he's felt that's moulded him to believe certain things about himself, that he's not good enough, and he might not have experienced love in his life as well. So this angel is helping your divine masculine know that he is good enough, and he's releasing those old thought patterns and feelings about how he felt as a child, and to know that he's safe to love, and he can do this by having a new beginning and looking at things differently. And this angel is about new beginnings. It's about, as I keep saying, this new beginning has already happened. It's happening right now. Even though the person that's watching you might not be able to see this new beginning, and you're frustrated and angry, and you can't see no action from your divine masculine. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and what you're experiencing in the 3D has just been challenged for you to give you a test and see how strong your faith and how much you do believe in God and this relationship and in your masculine. And your divine masculine, so for some of you, is wanting to have children with this new beginning, because children are a big part of divine masculines, and there could be children involved, and everyone involved is safe. So this is about releasing inner child and about the new beginnings, and this has been protected by this guardian angel. This new beginning has been protected, and he's been encouraged to release the pain and the sorrow of the upsetting memories of his past that he's experienced, that's in, before it stopped him being able to experience and speak his truth with you, and to experience his and share his love and to receive your love. He stopped and blocked that because of how he feels within himself. He didn't feel good enough for you, and he's never experienced love in this way before, and it's very scary. As you know yourself, you feel like you're going crazy because you can't believe the intensity and the power of this love, and it's very scary for your divine masculine. And if they're not feeling good enough because of things that have happened in his past, and he hasn't experienced love before, it is going to be frightening. So he's working through this right now, and this angel is helping your divine masculine, and God is helping him to work through this. And this has all got to be dealt with before you do come back together. And so things can be different, because you don't want your divine masculine coming back to you, the same old thing happening over and over again. This time it's got to be for real, and God is making sure that that is happening. And that's why you might be feeling like lost and are very alone at the moment, because you're not hearing anything or you're not seeing any change. But this is for a reason, and you have to know and believe that and have faith that your journey is being protected by God, and it's all about divine timing. And when I'm saying this to you, I'm saying it to myself like I always do. God is channeling through me to help you and to help me, and I must listen to this myself. And that's what I'm dealing with as well, is trying to trust and believe, because I haven't got a clue what's going on with my divine masculine right now. So I'm releasing fear and doubt, and I expect that's what you're doing as well. But I'm very balanced as well. I'm very peaceful with it and aware, and allowing myself to cry, feel the discomfort, and accept that is how I'm feeling. I'm not trying to push it away, because otherwise I'm not releasing it. I'm still putting the block in the way. And I'm trying to look at things differently. I'm trying to have a different perception of my divine masculine, and a different perception of how things can work, that things can be okay and things will work out for us. Instead of me trying to figure it out, I'm trying to let go of the control of me trying to work it out. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, and you're in a place where you're feeling calm. Even though you might be feeling discomfort, you're calm and you're aware of how you're feeling, and you're controlling it and doing everything you can to help yourself by doing meditation, or taking more rest. I'm being guided to people that can help you, and hopefully I can help you. Right, let's go to the energy pots to see what the energy is, how he's feeling towards you today. So again, this is just coming on from yesterday's reading, really. He is uncomfortable and it's not nice. Twin flame. Your divine masculine is realising that this, from this experience he's having, he knows, some of your divine masculines might know, about this twin flame journey, that you're his twin flame. And some of your divine masculines just know that there's something very deep here, and it's different from any kind of relationship, and he knows it's a spiritual relationship. So he's got much more knowledge and much more understanding of this relationship he has with you. So let's have a look what else in the energies. Love, yeah. His heart is full of love. He knows this is a deep, intense, powerful love he has for you. And that's why the twin flame message came out, because he knows it's something different. And as I said, some of your divine masculines might know about the twin flame journey. So let's see what he'd like to communicate if he had the chance in the 3D, what he'd love to say to you if he had the chance. And what he's actually saying to you in the 5D. A lot goes on in the 5D. He's connecting to his higher self. What is he saying? Our future together will be so bright. Yeah, which is absolutely amazing with the cards that come out, because he's seeing things differently. He knows that you can have a bright future together. Things can work out. There's always a solution. He's looking at things differently. He knows our future together is going to be bright. So he'd love to communicate with you that he's getting there. He's seeing things different. And he knows that things can be bright and beautiful, instead of feeling all and experiencing the obstacles and challenges. He's working through that. I have dreams about you. Yeah. So your divine masculine is experiencing having dreams about you, and he's connecting with his higher self, and he's dreaming about being with you, having this relationship, and dreaming about how things can work out, how things can be amazing, instead of looking at things so like he did before, where he thought it was impossible. And he's having dreams about you. So that's really positive today and uplifting. I hope it resonates with you. I'm going to get a card for the person that's watching now as well. The reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful, divine inner spirit, and what God wants you to know today to help you keep strong and focused on yourself, so you're helping your divine masculine anyway. What is the message for the person today? What is the message the person needs to know today? Nice clear message, please. soul experience. Yesterday was nourishing the soul, and today is soul experience. My message is we are all here to experience life in many different unique ways. Some experiences are already planned for us before we were born. They are soul experiences. This situation you are seeking an answer to is a soul experience. It's never meant to be understood on a conscious level. It's all part of the experience of your evolving soul in this lifetime. Action to take is make peace with where you are now. Be present. Don't focus on the past or the future. Know in your heart everything is okay. And the powerful affirmation is, I honour my divine heart and make peace with this situation. Wow, how powerful is that? And we needed to hear that today. I needed to hear that today. So this is a soul experience. This is intense. This is what's meant to happen. It's not ever meant to be understood by others, and it's really hard for us to even understand. But just know it's meant to be. This is meant to be, and this is how your soul is evolving in this lifetime. You're supposed to be experiencing this. You're not going crazy. You are strong enough to cope with it. And you need to make peace with where you are. You need to make peace with this is how it is. You can't change how you feel. You can't change this experiencing you're having. You need to accept it and make peace with it, and not look in the past and not look too far in the future. And know, and always know, and trust your intuition, and know that everything is always going to be okay. You're supposed to be experiencing what you're experiencing right now for you to grow, and your divine masculine come into your life for a reason, and you are meant to be together. Trust that, and just honour this, and just fill your heart with love and towards yourself, and take a look at yourself and think about how much you've grown as a person since your divine masculines come into your life, and what you've experienced and how things have changed, and be more in the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, always know that you're okay and that you're safe, and you're supposed to be having this experience. You're not going crazy. You're loved, and your divine masculine loves you. Whatever's happening in 3D, he loves you, because that is you, because you're one soul. Your divine masculine's got the other half of your soul in another physical body, and that's why when you come together you feel so whole, and you feel so alive, and you feel so magical. Everything just is magical. So accept what is happening to you right now, and that you're not going crazy, and it's all meant to be. No matter what other people say, and it can make you feel like you're going crazy, because it's not supposed to be the same as any other relationship. You're not supposed to be the same as anybody else. You're supposed to be having this experience so you can show others that you don't have to be a certain way, and it's okay to love in whatever situation, because love is love, and love conquers all, and love makes the world go round. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. I really enjoyed doing it, and it's helped me again. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you liked it. I do have PayPal now, so if you feel like you would like to donate and support my channel, I'd be so very grateful. I'm very excited. So thank you. I'm always thinking of you guys. Keep your strength up, stay focused, keep loving yourself and working on yourself, and working through the fears and the doubts, and know they're illusions. Keep going, you can do this. I'm sending my love, support, my strength and my light, and I love you all very much. Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh, what's your soul saying?